Good morning, my androids. How are you all doing? How art thou? How art thou, my androids? How are things going with you? So hopefully you guys start filing in and start firing away your questions. Because that's the whole point of these live. That's the whole point of these live streams. All right, gonna drink some coffee here. All right, Rusty, I hope you join. I hope you're at my beck and call here because in 7 minutes, Rusty, your favorite part of the day is going to be coming. So, Rusty, I hope you're at my beck and call. So let me get the electric razor and start shaving while everybody is filing in. It's like a college classroom, man. I want the students to come filing in, and I'll educate them. I'm your professor. I'm Professor Andrew Kolosky. You don't want to be late to my lecture. You guys don't want to be late to my lecture. And, to the 21-year-old women who wants to get an A in the class, if you're an attractive lady, maybe you can seduce Professor Andrew, and you don't even have to come to class anymore. Maybe you could seduce Professor Andrew, the 21-year-old ladies. You'll say, I really need the A in, whatever, Trolling 101 or Shit Posting 101. Troll Garden 101. I really need an A in Troll Garden 101. And I'll say, you know what? If you want an A, you got to wear a miniskirt to class. Does it actually happen on college campuses? I guess it must. But it seems like it's a recipe for the professor getting fired, at the very least. You know what I mean, guys? You catch my drift? Or am I being obtuse? That's what my mother says. She's the warden. Do I float your boat? Man, I'm really hooked on coffee, and I want to give it up, obviously, but I'm so hooked on it. Oh man, I really want Rusty at my beck and call here. Rusty, what the hell? So I said, I personally think they were sadists who were getting sexual pleasure from torturing me, but maybe that's projection. Like they say, leave out the intent and think of the event. There is no evidence they had nefarious intentions, though I suspect they did. So Rusty says, nobody did anything. Yeah, and he says sarcastically how I think they were all just sitting around masturbating to my suffering, but nobody was doing that. Nobody was a sadist. Nobody, basically, I'm delusional here. Nobody was just sitting around getting pleasure from my suffering. I really am suffering, but my parents are not sadists. No women online are watching me and getting pleasure from my suffering. There was a group of people who did get pleasure from my suffering. That was the bullies from middle and high school. But that's like 25 years ago, so realize, that's long gone. Nobody present day is getting pleasure from my suffering. Hey, Union Buster, how you doing? How art thou, Union Buster? What does that name mean? Let's Google what Union Buster means. You don't like unions, Union Buster? What does that mean? Union Buster, you're giving me dead air here. You got to talk faster, please. I used to think, I'll just call into the Opie and Anthony show and make a funny line, and they'll hire me to be a third mic on the show. It's a lot more complicated than that. You got to prove your worth, So Union Buster, if you want to be the third mic on this dream radio show, you gotta talk faster. Hop aboard, You're gonna be the third mic. Hop aboard the Andrew train. You're gonna be making tons of money working for me. Hey, we got TB in the house. Andrew and the androids. Yeah, man. Yeah, you'd be making billions of dollars working for me. Yeah, we're gonna have $1 billion podcast. Union Buster. Rusty, 6 minutes until your favorite part of the day. You better get here. They say my haircut is busted, and I got a fresh shave too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Life is. Thank you. I appreciate your compliments. And yeah, the CFO turned out to be fake. She said she would only do a video call after I downloaded some cryptocurrency program. And, basically, it turns out she's trying to catfish me or get money from me in some capacity. And I mean, as everybody suspected the entire time, what CFO would be interested in? I know TV was holding out hope she could have been real. Rusty, I know. What about Swirl Girl? I haven't messaged Swirl Girl in quite some time. Here we go. Rusty, it's your favorite part of the day. I hope you come my way and watch, but if you don't, what are you gonna do? That's some good coffee. Right. Here we go! Coming to the live stream at this time, standing 6 foot 6 inches tall, weighing 273 pounds. Sal Waters! Wee-wee-wah, wee-wah, wee-wee-wah, wee-wah. You are going down! Ah! Booyah! How you doing, guys? How you doing? Everybody wants to hear about my CFO call. It turns out she was a catfisher, a scam artist, interested in cryptocurrency. She turned out to be fake. She's not real. They knew it. Everybody knew it the whole time. But now I know it too. How did I find out? She refused to do a video call until I downloaded a program and started investing cryptocurrency, and it just obviously was fake. I mean, even I couldn't deny it anymore. You know, even I'm like, you know what, this is obviously fake. How did she fake the audio call? I mean, I guess it could have been AI. The audio call seemed pretty real. Erie says, "Oh my God, I'm shocked. How is the CFO fake?" Yeah, Erie. Turns out you were right. All right. So I'm seeing my buddy today. To be honest with you, I mean, I liked Swirl Girl and I wish her the best, but I wasn't really interested in her, to be honest with you. Somebody says I totally ditched Swirl Girl. You know, Erie personally thinks Swirl Girl is suspicious too. Yeah, I know my social worker tended to think Swirl Girl was suspicious. And they don't like the idea of me in Harlem. The incel couch forever. The incel couch forever. Yeah, man. What are you going to do? I'm seeing my buddy. I'm seeing my buddy from New York City today. We're going to get lunch at the Massapequa Diner. I'm going to skip the improv class, though. I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. I like my solitary Joanne Greenberg fantasy world, you know? I don't like interacting with people. Maybe I'm asocial. I didn't like necessarily not have fun, but I felt like the elephant in the room. I felt like people were looking at me critically. I felt anxious. I wanted to run out of there. Erie says you could try finding classes with people on your level that you can relate to, like classes with people with mental health challenges. Fair enough, Erie. I might return next week. I might just take a week off today and socialize with my buddy. No, I went. I went last week. I actually went last week. I won't quit. I actually went last week. Am I afraid of success and happiness? I want to be successful and happy. I don't know if I'm necessarily afraid of it. They say you attract what you fear, so maybe if I am afraid of success and happiness, I'll attract that. I don't know. You know, they say you attract what you fear, and if I'm afraid of $1 billion, I'm afraid of $1 billion, guys. I'm afraid of that. So let's get that. Let's get that comment. I'm afraid of hot babes, man. I'm afraid of hot chicks. I don't know. I saw that on Instagram or some social media platform. Somebody says you attract what you fear, and somebody's like, "Oh, if that's true, then I'm afraid of $1 billion." I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not a psychologist. I can't really determine. I'm afraid of hot babes. I'm afraid of hot bitches, man. I'm afraid of hot bitches. Are there any other girls that I could potentially date? I hope so. I got to keep putting myself out there. What do you say, bitches? Thank you, Andrew. What do you say, bitches? Somebody asked, "Am I afraid? How would I get a woman pregnant?" But if I do get a romantic partner, I hope to have a child someday. I want an Andrew Jr. No, I don't want an Andrew Jr. I want a William Alexander. An Alexander. What's another name I could have? William Alexander would be the name of my first boy. Elizabeth would be the name of my first girl. Alexander could be a good boy's name. Yeah, man. Oh, I also like the name Otto. I can name my Otto Koloski. We can do William Alexander Koloski, Elizabeth Koloski, Alexander Koloski, and Otto Koloski. Those are good names, man. We got to do Otto too. Otto's a good name. Otto Koloski. Otto Octavius Koloski. Elizabeth Joanne Koloski. Oh, Joanne! If I have two girls, maybe the second girl will be named Joanne. We got Joanne Koloski. Watch! I want boys, and watch! I'll be getting like a house full of like 6 girls. We'll have Elizabeth, Joanne, and tons of girls in the house. And I'm like, damn it. I mean, I don't think that's bad necessarily. I just would rather have a boy. I want William Alexander, but actually, a healthy child is what's important. Somebody says not everybody's meant to have kids. Just putting it out there. William Alexander Koloski. William Alexander. Mow the lawn, William Alexander. William Alexander, did you do your chores today? Somebody says, not trying to be mean, but I don't think kids are in the cards for you, bud. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Maybe I'll have a child of my own someday. Maybe I'll have a William Alexander, an Otto, an Elizabeth, a Joanne. Maybe I'll just have tons of kids. But yeah, it's getting kind of late in the game for me, though, too. You don't need to have money to have tons of kids. Maybe I'll just find somebody who just wants to just have tons of kids. Or maybe I'll have like 8 children born at the same time. William Alexander! Come to me, William Alexander! Damn it. I want to. Well, I got to make some money before I start a family, but maybe I could adopt. Maybe I could adopt some. Maybe I can adopt a William Alexander, and Alexander, and Otto, and Elizabeth, and a Joanne, and I can make them all turn into professional wrestlers. I'm saying we have to start a professional wrestling promotion. And you're all going to be my stars of the professional wrestling promotion. Then they're all like commit suicide. Isn't that what happened with the Von Erichs? So he says, I'm just joking. That was a joke. We're going to start a professional wrestling promotion. The Von Koloskis. The Von Koloskis. Yeah, I would love them, but you know they need to perform at a high level. I put a lot of pressure on them to be big stars in the professional wrestling industry. I say you all have to be really determined. You're gonna have to be. You have to be the best. You got to be the next John Cena. I put a lot of pressure on my kids. The best there is. You got to be the next Bret Hart. Lady Gaga could be their godmother. So he says, what do you think you'll be doing a year from now? Probably sitting in this very chair, screaming how I'm an incel, how nobody loves me, how I'm sitting in solitary confinement, assuming my parents are still alive. What am I going to be doing a year from now? Sitting in this chair screaming, why am I involuntarily celibate? Why is nothing changing? Let's mark the dates. October 13th. What will happen October 13th, 2025? Sitting on the incel couch doing the same exact stuff. How about when you're 40? The same? It's possible. I'll be sitting on the incel couch at 40 screaming, why am I not the next Lady Gaga? Why am I not a superstar? It must be that my cousins worked for Barack Obama and he put the kibosh on me because I was too controversial and I threatened his campaign. Just a theory, but they tell me it's not true. Somebody asked me, a White Claw tonight? I probably won't do I don't want to drink 2 days in a row. I probably won't do it. I'll get a crumbled cookie tonight instead. I'll get a nice crumbled cookie. The reason I'm not famous is Barack Obama's fault. Damn you, Barack Obama. Crumble cookie party. Yeah, man. And then they'll lock me in a padded room and I'll be in a straitjacket. I'll say, damn it, the reason I didn't succeed in life, it's Barack Obama. He was sabotaging me. And I'll be rocking. It's all Barack Obama. And they'll say, sure it was. Take your medication now. Sure, this is all Barack Obama's fault, Andrew. This is all Barack Obama's fault. I'll say, it's Barack's fault. Take your Invega now, Andrew. It's medication time. It's all Barack's fault. I blame this all on Barack. Erie says, hopefully I end up in a nice place. She heard state-run facilities can be rough. Yeah, I want to wind up in a nice place too, yeah. You know, they say God helps those who help themselves. So say a prayer for me, but I got to help myself so I don't wind up in some place rough, you know? God helps those who help themselves. Which is basically saying God's not going to bless you with anything. You got to do it yourself. I sit back, God, make me a billionaire. No, you got to do it yourself. God helps those who help themselves, and you got to make yourself a billionaire. So he says, next year you'll have a sexy woman on the stream with you. I hope so. I really hope so. I really want a girlfriend, man. Or maybe I'll get a cancer diagnosis and die. That will suck. Be like, fuck, I wasted my life, man. Now I have cancer. I gotta stop drinking the fucking coffee, man. Drink more water, drink less coffee, and you won't get cancer, Andrew. Somebody asks, who is Ariane Bard? I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is. Let me Google her name. I don't know who you're referring to, Erie. Ariane Bird? Who the fuck is that? What are you talking about, Erie? She says, never mind. No, please tell me what you're talking about. I have no idea. I don't have any idea, a blue fucking hell what you're talking about. Please elaborate, Erie. What do you say, bitches? Thank you. Any lady want to start a family with me? We could feed our children Cheerios together. We could feed our children Cheerios. We could feed our children Cheerios. We could. So he says, if I start learning Spanish, I think you could find somebody. That was kind of racist, Horn Dog. Or maybe not racist, but maybe. Is that like a South America joke? Maybe I'll go to South America. This is a mail order bride. Maybe I could get somebody from a third world country. I could find a migrant. I don't know. I want to find true love with a beautiful supermodel who's high functioning, you know? So he says, ask Christine to meet me a nice Filipina bride. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice, Yuri. That would be nice. But I want her to truly love me and to adore me. not just to be using me for my disability money. Whew. All right. Anybody got anything left to talk about here, or not really? Answer Zen Zen. Let's see what Zen Zen said. Where is Zen Zen? Zen Zen's message was retracted. Do I consider immigrant people invaders or refugees? I don't know. Horn Dog wants me to sing a song. What song do you want me to sing, Horn Dog? Anything? I don't really know much Korn. I don't really know enough Korn. Linkin Park, I could sing In the End. I'll pass on the song, guys. It was nice chatting with everybody. Adios, amigos and amigas. Peace out.